Hey Capricorns, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. This reading is intended for my Capricorn singles, maybe dealing, oh my god, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it reminds me of that commercial, which is like, I'm making smoothies. Anyways, so this reading is usually intended for my Capricorn singles, perhaps dealing with a situation which is complicated, however you want to categorize it. Hopefully we get some answers for you today. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I pulled a couple different decks out to see what's going on. Could be a new person coming in, whatever the angels and spirits want to come through and talk to you about. It is what it is. Usually intended for romance, but other things will come out. Alright, if you're interested in a personal reading, you definitely hook up with me through my email, which is down below. If you would like to support the channel and donate, you can definitely do so by my PayPal link in the description box as well. I appreciate you guys in reference to your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. Thank you so much. Somebody could have moved, possibly some location, or going through a change physically, mentally, spiritually, however the case may be. There's definitely change in the middle of the Kipper reading. And somebody has grown. Someone has taken on new responsibilities, perhaps in reference to their career. There could have been a divine feminine in which this person is very prestige, very high class, perhaps like high-end things, who could have kept secrets or kept things to themselves, whether it's you or your person, I'm not sure. But the false person, you could have worked with this person or they were around your job, okay? This is your relationship right here, okay? There could have been some lies, some betrayal, temptation, jealousy, perhaps. Could feel as though there's some jealousy in reference to having that false person card up there, okay? This rider here definitely could be a lover, okay? Lover that shows some deception, some lies, was tricky in a relationship. Like sex, passion. Can signify definitely the separation here, being at a distance from someone, divine feminine here. So there's two different female energies here coming up, and then we have the lover here at the end. Maybe there was a deep connection with a friend, perhaps for some of you. There could have been some hooking up with a friend, someone who was close in energy but far in distance, if that makes sense. Like they were not in your immediate vicinity every day, but there is definitely a closeness to this person because they were a friend, and this friend lives at a distance. For some reason, not for some reason, this is a message that's coming through. This is not going to apply to everyone. Not everything I say will apply to your situation, so definitely if it doesn't apply, let it fly, give it to the next. But I feel as though there could have been some cheating with a friend, where the other would have thought that that type of relationship wouldn't go down, like they can't believe it. It could have been some type of same-sex relationship, like really good girlfriends, really good like boys, whatever. And there was like that connection that it was undeniable, and maybe there was some, some cheating. But that doesn't apply to everyone, okay? Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Let's see the romance angels. Romance angels, what do we have for my Cappies? I almost feel like, there was somebody that was jealous of someone that was younger than them. And this younger person was in a relationship that was very close. And they were jealous of the connection, secretly wishing for this separation. You guys can either be focusing on your finances and career, could have met your person or this person at place of business. There is definitely that focusing on our everyday work and our money in our bag, right? You have been in a situation in which things were unbalanced and unfocused. We could have fallen out of love, out of lust, out of passion for one another. Chemistry was not there, and therefore that's why there could have been some type of discretion and cheating or betrayal. Okay, from this situation, there's definitely that need of forgiving and learning and releasing, so that in future moments you can heal and grow from what has happened. You're definitely dealing with some type of twin flame energy. It's coming through. You could have also been dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. This has happened for your benefit, believe it or not. Divine timing is at play here, where there's going to be some type of ascendant energy. And I think it's more about you having the glow up, and it could have been the change with your twin flame. Definitely could have happened during the spring, or you're going to be meeting a new twin flame in the springtime, which starts on March 19th. Correct? I believe so. Okay. Be willing and open. All right. The signs are telling you you have the choice. Okay, divine timing in reference to waiting for that connection, your tribe, your family. Also, it could be a situation in which don't block your ascending. You're ascending. We need to learn from this situation. How can we assess the situation before you're blocking your movement? Okay, don't block your movement. Don't block your change. This is there for you as far as a fresh new start. Let's see if we have any messages between one another. I don't know if you want to hear them, but we'll see. Could be also it where your twin flame wants to come back during that springtime energy. Because they're asking, would you reject me? If I come back, would you reject me? I'm a better person because of you. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. And plain and simple, I got spooked. Whatever happened between you two, it's like it probably got too deep, or something happened in reference to being spooked. Somebody got scared from the, someone had fears from the situation, whether it's you or them. You were a coward. Wow. That came through. Something shocking. They were misguided. So I got misguided, cowardly, shocking, and dependent. They were dependent. Maybe they were dependent in a situation. Definitely coward energy, and that's why that I got spooked came through. They only know as much as they've been taught from a situation, and it could be from childhood, in which how they've been grown, like they grew up and shown from whoever was their parent in their life. You only learn from what you've been taught. Perhaps they're still holding on to that energy, even though they were mature and very book smart, very well traveled perhaps. There's still that energy of we can't all, have our shit together and aligned at all times. There's certain periods of times where we falter, and it's a human characteristic. I can't even say it, but it's like most definitely we're all designed to fail someone at one point or another, and we usually fail the ones that we love. So sorry if that was like harsh, but it's true. We usually get the point disappointed or disappoint the ones that we most love. All right, let's pull some messages. What other messages do we have for our Capricorns? There's going to be a reconciliation, you coming back together with this person, okay? And I think the reconciliation has to do with this friend that is from far away. So it says a distant friend is thinking of you. This person, this far away friend, like I said earlier in the freaking reading, is coming to reconnect with you, okay? Somebody's coming, okay. We're going to have sex. The rabbit doesn't show up. It can happen in August. This person could be born in August. This is a blessing in your life, most definitely, because it came through as a gift. It's a blessing because it's probably going to end up being some type of solid foundation, and there's going to be success with effort behind it. What other? Deep friendship with someone. The wind chimes, peace and harmony. Okay. Oh, and the cobwebs, which is protection. Protection from an unknown source. You are protected from any negative forces beyond your control. Just to let you know, when it comes to something involving your career, there is somebody at work that you really do connect with, and I'm not saying in a sexual way, in a romantic way, but this person can be the same sex as you, and it's almost like you feel really good at work because this person kind of makes your day. That's what I get from this message. Be careful you don't get upset over certain situations. Make sure that you're like getting out of it, stepping out of a situation before it escalates. Because if not, there's going to be a chain of events that happens. Everything happens in threes. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but make sure you check yourself. You know what I mean? Let me get out of here before something, you know, pops off. I'm good. It's like you get into words with someone, then there's hands, then there's prison or jail, whatever. But there is going to be successful outcome to your problems and perseverance over problems, most definitely. But be careful to check your anger. You may be someone to get really angry really fast. Okay? It's a message for someone, not for everyone. Alright, let's see what else. Any other messages for Capricorn? One. Okay. Cálmate. Cálmate, papá. There's a situation involving family that still brings some type of great sorrow, sadness to your life. Perhaps someone in your family, in your tribe, may try to make you do something against your will. They will try to make you attempt to do something against your will, and that's why the family card came down in here, right next to the signs cards. So make sure that the direction that you go is not, like, the choice that you make is not going to affect you in the long run. All right, it's being blocked for a reason. That's why that barrier was there, because it came out barrier, family, signs. The fresh new start was in the beginning, but it might be an idea that someone has. They're trying to bring you this idea to you as far as something good to get into, and they're just trying to make you do something that actually it's not for your greatest good. It's definitely some type of new idea, new adventure involving that. And it could definitely be either family oriented, you work with your family or something like that. So definitely think about certain things before you dive into them. Let's get some final messages. It's like, whoa, that was a mouthful, huh? Okay. Let's see. Fresh new start. No. So it wasn't a fresh new. It is a new idea that somebody's going to bring to you, but this idea that's going to come to you is going to be during springtime. March 19th, March 20th. All right. This is a fresh new start after some type of shakeup, some type of shock. Came out twice. Okay. This is the chain of events that are going to be happening in your life. I feel as though the situation was calling, the universe was calling for some type of shakeup in your life. This chain of events have affected your life, but I feel as though you are going to persevere and overcome any problems that you do have. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with getting over any grief that you may be holding on to. My divine feminines definitely have a fresh new start here, and the opportunity for reinvention after this shakeup, after accepting that tower moment in your life. Okay, have patience, have understanding with any and everything that you do, even though you may not agree. It's like, it is what it is. People can have their own opinion. People think I'm a bad person. That's your opinion, not mine. I love myself. I'm a great person. I do, but you know, opinions are like assholes, right? Everyone has one. I feel definitely that someone is watching you, observing social media, watching you from a distance of some sort, and whatever they're watching, they're real sad about it because it's causing them some type of grief, some type of pain in their life. I mean, if that makes you feel good, as far as an ending message, it is what it is. I love you, Cappy, and we'll definitely talk soon.